This is CBT News special coverage of the 2023 NADA show.
Hey everyone, Jim Fitzpatrick. I'm at the 2023 NADA convention in Dallas, Texas, and we're joined by Alexi Venneri. I know you know this young lady. She's the co-founder and CEO of Digital Airstrike. However, is no longer Digital Airstrike. Talk to us about that.
Well, Digital Airstrike is now a division of DAS Technology.
Okay.
So big news here at the conference. We've evolved our brand and rebranded to DAS Technology while we concurrently announced the acquisition of Autovate, which is one of the most amazing future-looking trends conferences in our industry. Partnering with Cliff Banks and really bringing together like the deal makers in the industry and being very forward-looking in terms of partnerships. And a part of that as well, we announced we are now up to 189 data integration partners.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible. That's very, very impressive for anybody that just heard that number.
Thank you.
So all of those acquisitions, where is this headed? I mean, what does the final play look like?
Well, we've always been about the data. We've been around over 12 years. So we've intentionally been a little bit in stealth mode and been partnering with some of the best-in-class data partners, CRM providers, DMS in our industry, and really been hyper-focused on the customer journey. How can we look for the gaps that all of these wonderful solutions maybe have not fully solved yet, and then partner with them behind the scenes so consumers have a better experience, and our dealers, their lives are easier, while we can currently also help OEMs and other partners that we serve.
That's great. And it's all about technology. It's a technology data play right now for dealers, right? For dealers that are walking through this hall of 500 exhibits, they're trying to decide which ones they're going to partner with, but they know they need to partner and get into the technology space for their dealerships, right? If they're going to win over tomorrow's consumers.
Absolutely. It is about data and that user experience. When consumers want to get information, they want it the way they want to get it. It has to be very omni-channel now and very hyper responsive and transparent.
That's right.
And there's so much to communicate. The customer journey is expanded. It's no longer, you want a blue vehicle, you go to shop a couple dealerships and you go buy it. That's not the case anymore. There's pre-orders, there's deposits, there's communication, the whole world of EVs, how F&I is changing. So we connect all of the systems and really are that engine to help communicate with the consumers the most timely messages while collecting that data and really offering a better experience for that consumer but also the dealer. And we're up to 7,800 retailers work with us now.
Oh my gosh, 7,800.
That's
got to be more than half of the retailers out there.
Well, we like to think it's the best that work with us. Maybe there's a few that haven't found us yet, but we really encourage them to stop by. And we are really about helping the industry too. I think our new acquisition of Autovate with Cliff Banks is amazing.
That's great.
He and I have been friends for something like 20 years. He wouldn't like me saying that, but I've always admired him, and we've always been forward-looking, just like his conference, to look for what is that next trend. How do we make sure our industry moves forward? So that's really exciting.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Talk to us about some of the new digital marketing products and the integration there.
Sure. Well, in the last 6 months, we did a really large mystery shop study. We surveyed over 1,800 dealerships. And it wasn't just a one question on a web form. We actually looked at Google business pages, asked questions. We went on chat, we went on social sites, and we still did submit on the VDP, asked very specific questions. And I encourage anyone to come by and see us at our booth or visit our website. We'll be sending out copies of the study. But really, I do think the opportunity lies in a better response to consumers that's really timely. One of the most interesting statistics is that 62% of all the leads got an autoresponder.
Oh my God!
And these were dealers
62%.
that 62%. And these were dealers that don't work with us yet.
Dealers, what is your problem? They don't need an autoresponder.
No,
oh my gosh.
Not at all answering questions, not suggesting any sort of alternate vehicles, not talking about specific questions around payments and terms. So there's some bad habits out there, but we're here to help the dealers, help the consumers.
Which means there's also a huge opportunity for these dealers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So in terms of we heard so much about digital retailing a couple of years ago when COVID hit, and every dealer had to retrofit their whole sales process, and a lot of them were scattering around to find the right partners to go with. And Do we still see that the trend is to go more into modern and digital retailing, or has that subsided at all, or where does that stand today?
It's interesting, and we talk to a lot of dealers, as you know. I don't think digital retailing as a whole has lived up to the promises.
Okay.
Consumers still do want to come in and see the vehicle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's certain elements that are helpful, but it's
Okay.
not the be-all, end-all.
Okay.
We work with digital retailing companies, again, as I said,
Yeah.
we have a lot of integration partners.
Sure.
We think, though, it's really on the front end where the consumers want that great experience.
Right. Right.
Why some of those disruptors came in and had success, maybe not so much now. They didn't maybe
That's right.
fulfill on the back end. I
That's
won't
right.
name names.
That's right.
But really, let's give them that great,
Sure.
UI, that great experience. And then for those that really do want to take a lot of those steps
Yeah.
in the digital retailing process online, great.
Right.
But it's not going to be, I don't think yet, the majority,
I know.
right?
The dealers that I talked to say it was a lot. It made big headlines and what have you. But at the end of the day, to your point, they still want to come in the dealership. They still want to meet somebody at the store, somebody that they've communicated with, and hopefully somebody they've communicated with online. All of that information is still there, so somebody doesn't say, when they're greeted, "Oh, I know you filled out the app, but let's start over. I know you did it, but let's start over." And it drives the consumer crazy.
There's
right?
nothing more frustrating. I agree.
Oh my God.
And it's back to basics. We started
Yeah.
in social media engaging with consumers online.
Yeah.
That's consumer engagement.
Right.
We make sure that those great stories of those great experiences
Yeah.
get found
Sure.
by shoppers. And then whether the consumer wants to text, they maybe want a video chat.
Right.
They want, some form of communication, even
Yeah.
once they've put down that deposit for that EV they're still waiting for, right? How do we keep them engaged?
That's
and
right.
it is about using that data, the dealership's data, as well as data from all the partners that can benefit the dealer and the consumer.
That's great.
And then, ensuring they have a great experience.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. CDXP, Consumer Data and Experience Platform. And there's some great features that if dealers want to check out our booth, they'll see that I think are just another way to engage and ensure you keep those consumers loyal to your store and your brand.
Right. That's right. Your booth is humming right now. There's no question. I was over there a little while ago, and it's just crazy. So there's a lot of dealers that you've already touched. The 7800 are telling their friends at 20 groups, you got to get with Alexi Venneri. She's got a solution for you. But having said that, you guys have an incredible party at NADA, right? Are people coming over going, can I snag something to the appreciation party?
You're going to party with Sugar Hill Gang and Nelly tonight.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be really fun.
That's a party.
Yeah, it's at the factory in Deep Ellum.
Wow.
We always hold an amazing client appreciation party for all of our dealer clients and partners.
I know you do. I know.
And this year is going to maybe top all of them. I mean, we've had some good ones. We had the year we shut down 9 streets in New Orleans with the parade with Dennis Rodman.
Yes.
Last year was Vanilla Ice and Mark McGrath and Uncle Cracker. But this year it's amazing. I mean, it's going to be really, really fun. We have tons of surprises in store.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
I really, really hope we get everyone down. And even if you don't work with us, come on down. Maybe get a pair of some orange sneakers if you see those running around. That's us as well.
That's you.
We know this year we're all going to be running, so we want to make sure our dealers are ready
That's great.
for 23.
You guys
see the solutions and get a party pass.
Over the years, you guys have done such an incredible job on your marketing. To really, I mean, from an outsider looking in, it's like, wow, these guys nail it. From the branding standpoint, you get it. And I know you bring that to your clients. For some of the clients that are not able to make it out to NADA, or I should say, some of the viewers that are not able to make it out to NADA, maybe call Alexi and say, look, I want to know what the 7800 clients are doing out there, and what you're doing for them. Maybe there's an opportunity here. Maybe you have 10 stores and you give Alexi 5 and say, all right, let's see what you're made of, right? Have you ever had somebody do that?
All the time.
Right?
And we welcome that.
Right.
You know what? We're in to make it better and enhance your systems and process. But we always take a baseline. That's actually the first thing we do.
That's
we
great.
do an Intel report.
Okay.
So we will do our own mystery shop. We do an Intel report. We'll give you that baseline. We screenshot it. We give it to our dealers in a report. And we say, if we can't improve this, you get your money back.
And that, right. And to give you a call and to just consult with you and say, hey, let me tell you where my store is at right now. I think we're missing deals. I think we can enhance the customer and the shopping experience. Talk to us. Doesn't cost them anything to call you and find that out, right?
100%. And I'm so fortunate. So it's fun to be back in Dallas. Right before I co-founded a digital airstrike, now DAS Technology.
Yeah.
I was really fortunate to work with the Van Tile Group.
Yeah.
Work with Larry Van Tile.
Yeah.
I saw him just the other day.
Yeah.
And working with those 84 stores and really learning the business.
Sure.
I know what our dealers go through. I appreciate them. I know how hard they work.
Yeah.
And we're really passionate about being their partner, not just a vendor.
That's
so
great.
Please call me,
That's
see
great.
any member of our team. We love our dealers.
That's
we love
awesome.
this industry, and we're going to have a great year.
Well, Larry's got to be very proud of you when he sees you, right? To say, that was one of mine right there. So
he's amazing. He's
really
incredible. I mean, really, so many inspiring people in this industry. I hope they all come to our event tonight so I can thank them.
There you go. There you go. Alexi Venneri, co-founder and CEO of a company now called DAS Technology. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our special coverage of the 2023 NADA Show.